Fortunately, a man came into my office who said that because he had lent some money years before to the man who managed the Beatles, he had the right to do an animated cartoon of the Beatles and access to all their tracks. Now, the Beatles at this point were the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 act in the world. I said, really? You have those rights? He said, yes. I said, well, just wait a second. I called the head of business affairs. I said, there's a man in my office. Go into my office and lock the door. Don't leave the office. If he has what he says he has, make a deal with him for this. He had what he said he had, and we made a deal to do a cartoon of the Beatles. Then I bought another cartoon for the fall about, it was kind of a takeoff on Frankenstein, but a guy made a monster called Milton the Monster. And those are going to be my 2 Saturday morning shows for the fall. Meanwhile, I get in the first Beatles, and they're embarrassingly bad. The average movement is this. Every 7 frames, they go like this.
So the animation's just terrible.
The animation was terrible. He was doing it in Taiwan, and it was awful. I go to see one of my mentors, John Mitchell, the famed John Mitchell, head of Screen Gems, who invented Hanna-Barbera. And I show him, I bring it over to his office on a Saturday morning to Columbia Pictures. And I said to him, John, this is embarrassing. And the lights come on. I said, oh, this guy ripped me on. He said, are you finished? I said, yes. He said, you got the Beatles. You got the Beatles. I got Muffy Moon. You got the Beatles. Yes, it's poorly executed. Yes, Hanna-Barbera do far better work. In fact, I'm going to sell you a Hanna-Barbera show. But you got the Beatles. Never forget that if the basic idea is so strong, yes, execution is important, but you got the Beatles. On the other hand, if the basic idea is no good, you can get Walt Disney himself to draw it. Not going to work. You got the Beatles. Why am I feeling sorry for you? You're going to kick my ass. The Beatles go on the air, and they get, I think, a 70 share the first week. It was the Beatles. And they were so strong, and Milton does pretty well, that although we had 5 other old kind of sweet, Porky Pig and Casper the Friendly Ghost, we go to number 1 on Saturday morning.